Good evening. Can you hear me, brothers and sisters?
Good evening.
Good
Yes, we
evening.
Yes, thank you so much. Uh, I would like to welcome all of you to our third batch graduation ceremony of the 21 Days Online Divine Principle lecture series. So I'm very excited for all of you, and I know that all of you as well no, you are all feeling excited and happy. And so let us now start our program for tonight. To begin with, let us all sing the Chonelguk anthem.
수려한 꽃봉오리 사랑의 장미 희망의 새 소식이 만발하도다 고대 영육대 조와 천주까지도 억마세 태평성대 길이 빛내세 자유천이고 숭고한 하늘빛깔 순결의 백합 선하고 빛난 정신 이어가도다 고대 영육대 조와 천주까지도 억마세 태평성대 길이 빛내세 평화천이고 순정의 기쁨이 있다 천년한 날에 영생의 이상향을 나타내도다 고대 영육대 조와 천주까지도 억마세 태평성대 길이 빛내세 통일천이고 사계절 휘날리는 천일국 깃발 천진 천부모님 소망하도다 고대 영육대 조와 천주까지도 억마세 태평성대 길이 빛내세 행복천이고
To lead us with the opening prayer, I would like to request our elder sister, Ate Relina Dolendo.
ano ba nangyari? Wala ako nangyari. Please join me in prayer. Good evening, our most loving heavenly parents and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Today is the fourth day of January of the new year 2021. First of all, we would like to greet you Happy New Year, Heavenly parents. And today is the graduation day of the third batch of the 21 series, lecture series online Divine Principles Seminar, and we would like to thank you for your unending guidance during the course of 21 days. The BFD is hoping that it is able to achieve its mission to enhance blessing education locally and guide blessing candidates and couples to experience and inherit heavenly parents and true parents' heart. Also, the PFD also hope that it is able to fulfill its learning outcome as we share the the daily topic of the lecture series. Father, let our learnings as participants and as your mouthpiece be an inspiration for our day-to-day life of faith. Heavenly Parents, we pray this and report this in the names of Ray and Relina Dolendo, Central Blessed Family, Aju.
Ju. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Welcome
Good
to
evening,
our
Evening po.
graduation ceremony. I
Mm.
know that you guys have been waiting.
everyone.
Your hard works have been, tawag dito, naglay na ng fruit. Finally, you are uh, on the last day of our 21 days journey. So I haven't seen all of you. I haven't witnessed your journey throughout the 21 days. So I'm really excited to hear the reflections later on. I know that you have, I believe that you have learned and you have received a lot of inspirations from our very hardworking lecturers and facilitators. So thank you very much. We have to really acknowledge their effort. Without their effort, this 21 days will not be possible. So I would like to congratulate everyone. Congratulations, brothers and sisters. We are very happy that finally we are on our last day. But kagaya nga ng lahat ng mga graduation ceremony, sabi nga nila kahit ng graduation ceremony ng mga seminars, this graduation is not the ending but it is the beginning of
Commencement.
of a more uh, productive and more fruitful life in the future. Yeah. So I hope that Ate Dulce is now ready to give her opening remarks. Ate Dulce, Ate Dulce.
Hello. Can you
Hi. Okay, let
naririnig?
us now welcome our BFD National Director to give her welcoming remarks, brothers and sisters.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Happy
Te.
Happy New Year.
New Year too.
Thank you po.
So really I'm so proud of you and also so excited since this is now the beginning of your new journey for this 2021 and beyond. And yeah, actually, if we will just really think and understand how lucky we are living in this era and this providence, really, this is full of excitement, and at the same time, God is expecting a lot from us. Our true mother is really the busiest person, in the world. And siguro siya yung number one talaga yung, so much tense and really anxious para dun nga sa desire ni two mother, ni two parents na ma-establish yung heavenly kingdom here on earth. And even though how simple we are, But if our mind and heart is truly connected with our beloved two parents, this will really contribute na malaking contribution na ito para we can ease the pain, we can really comfort the heart of our beloved two parents. And I hope that yung natutunan nyo, this time, of course, all of you already had this foundation of divine principle, but it's really, even though, paulit-ulit nating naririnig itong divine principle, but always, we find new, we discover, we have new realizations, and new insights again na talagang nakakatulong ulit in refreshing our life of faith. So I hope that all of you will really make this as a very good condition this time para, makasakay tayo, to this present providence, that our two parents had really, imparted to us. And we are now again in the second 7-year, Chonilguk course, and really our two mother is so hopeful that by the year 2027, itong heavenly world will be established. And of course, 2022, really already she declared that heavenly Korea should really be established centering on our beloved two parents. And yeah, we really have to have this one mind and one heart in this journey with our beloved two parents. And not only this, I know that all of you are, matching candidates or blessing candidates, right? May na-bless na ba sa inyo? Wala pa, no? Lahat kayo ay blessing candidates. So itong pagiging candidates nyo will really, really contribute a lot dito sa nation building natin, itong Chonilguk nation. And even though sometimes hindi natin masyadong mag-grasp ito, but let's just, unite and support dito sa laging sinasabi sa atin ni two parents. And I hope that hindi lang ito yung nga sinabi kanina ni Silentes is not the graduation, but this is the beginning, And ayan, so wala na akong masabi sa inyo because I'm really sure kayo mas inspired kayo, more than me. So sa inyo ako na kumukuha ng inspiration. So dear brothers and sisters, please do your best and be a part of this and dreams that our Heavenly Parent and two parents and all of us wanted to accomplish in this time. And always realize that we are the luckiest people of this world, and also of this era that never had been in the past and never will be in the future. Our two parents will appear on earth only this time and exactly in our time, no? How blessed we are, right? So hindi na tayo dapat mag-struggle pa, di ba? No? We should be those happiest people in the world, right? Of course, struggles are there, pero ito ba yung nalalaman natin, alam na this is the process and how we can really become closer to kay Heavenly Parent, and how we can really go, stronger and become, more matured people now wherein our two parents can really rely on, right? So please, let's really move forward all together. Thank you so much and congratulations again. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause to Ate Dulce, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much, Ate, for giving us
Yeah.
inspiration, reminders to everybody, especially to all our blessing candidates here. Yes. So this graduation is really a good start of our 2021. So all of us, uh, I hope that we are equipped with greater determination so that we can really support our true mother, especially in this second 7-year course. So let us do our best, brothers and sisters. I hope that the inspiration, whatever your inspiration or the learnings that you have received in this 21 days, hindi lang siya ma-stuck sa brain natin, but we have to really share it to our brothers and sisters, especially that our true mother is really aiming to bring 1/3 of the world's population at her lifetime. So we have this responsibility given that we are living in the time of our true mother, of our true parents. So that's how precious it is ang time na meron tayo ngayon, brothers and sisters. So thank you so much once again, Ate Dulce. And before we proceed to our reflections, I'd like to request everybody to turn on their cameras so that we can take a group photo before malimutan ni Celine. So please turn on your cameras, brothers and sisters, and show your bright smiles. Yes. Are you happy, brothers and sisters?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
I know that Heavenly Parent and True Parents is really happy as well. More than anyone, they are rejoicing because they are seeing you being victorious at this very moment. So let's claim it. And so, Kuya Kenji, Kuya Joseph J, kindly turn on your camera so that we can ano, take a picture now.
Okay, just wait a minute.
Okay. Ready na ba? Kindly set up your camera so that we can see your faces. You're beautiful.
Wait lang po wait lang po.
Yes. So, excited na po akong marinig. I know that Ate Dulce is also excited to hear the reflections of our dear brothers and sisters here. And also, of course, our lecturers are looking forward to hear their reflections. Gusto nilang malaman if makulit ba kayo sa mga lectures ng ating working.
Wait mo lang magana.
So, Kuya Kenji cannot open his camera because he's busy. So let us now proceed to our group photo. Ready, brothers and sisters? Smile! Hana, set. Okay. Another one. What do you call this? Heart. Saranghe. Sarangamira. Hana, set. Okay. Last but not the least, Heberagi Shinang. Heberagi. Hana, set. Okay. Thank you very much for cooperating, brothers and sisters. Thank you. So, I think that will be the last group photo that we will have. Hindi ko alam kung nag-group photo ba sina Kuya Herwin every meeting. But anyways, let us now proceed to the most awaited. Hindi siya most awaited talaga. I mean, one of the awaited moments of this graduation ceremony. Let us now hear reflections from our dear brothers and sisters here. Let us begin with May I call on Ate Ariel Johanna May Reyes? Ate?
Hi, good evening, brothers and sisters.
Hello, good evening, Ate. Kindly share your reflection to everyone.
I won't be able to turn on my camera because I might get disconnected again.
Okay.
I actually have a poor connection. But anyway, yeah, good evening, everyone. Um,
Evening.
so, when I was asked by Kuya Herwin this morning to give my reflection today, I honestly didn't know how to begin or what to say. But then, I remember my uncle, he always tells me in everything you do, you should ask for divine inspiration from God. And so I did. I tried to follow his advice. Um, Honestly, my relationship with God is like my relationship with my parents. I am awkward around my parents, honestly. I'm awkward to tell them stories about my day. Um, like in short, I'm not that really open to them. So same with God. Although I pray, but I'm not that kind of person who always like talks to Him. So yeah, I gathered up my courage and tried to talk to Him this morning. So I was like a little kid trying to talk to her parents about her day. It's like I'm writing in my diary, but the words were just like in my mind, like talking to a friend without speaking. After that, I've gone to work and did my daily routine. Then suddenly these words came up. Okay. Um, so getting to know the state of our Father's heart really saddens me. Like in my 25 years of existence, all I know is that God will be happy once we attend the Sunday Mass, or if we simply just do good. Little did I know that He has a sorrowful heart. And I'm really grateful to have known or understand God's true feelings and who the Messiah is through this seminar. The first part of the principle has taught me how happy God's heart was when He created everything. It's like He's telling us His future plans or His wish for all of us. How happy He is of His creation, of creating all the of all the people. However, because of the fall, His heart was broken. So that joyful heart became an agonizing heart in an instant. From Adam and Eve's sin up until the sins of today's people, I really can't imagine how he's been feeling right now after all those years of sadness. But despite that, up to the end, he still wants his children to be restored. He wants to welcome all of us back to him. And he wants to restore all the people, even those who have sinned him, and that no one should be left behind. He substantialized the three great blessings and our true parents, and I am truly happy that God has manifested Himself to us through our true parents. He has sent them to save the entire world from all the sins and engraft us to His lineage. So each and every one of us must really accept our true parents as the Messiah, and whatever they say, we must obey, have faith, and unite with them. So like we can all be victorious on our role in bringing the heavenly kingdom here on earth. If I were to be asked what I've learned from the divine principle, it is filial piety, to respect and obey our parents, to love our parents beyond their love for us. It all ends with love, diba? Because what I've learned is that to love is to live for the sake of the other. Um, I know I still have a lot to learn, but I am really, really thankful for those who have encouraged and inspired me to finish this seminar. And that's all of you. All of you, brothers and sisters, have inspired me to um, finish this seminar. So, yeah, to love our parents and like we should all love our parents more than how they love us. So we are living in the last days, so we should make an effort to receive the divine inspiration by praying and showing our utmost sincerity in order for us to accept the principle or the new truth as we all know, because he has given us our own portion of responsibility, so it is like only up to us how we will accept the new truth and live the new chapter of our lives. So for me, I think as an individual, the next step is to join the blessing and learn more on the process, diba? And yeah, after composing or after writing this, I realized how God has just opened up. He just opened up his heart with me like I did this morning. So my point is, he's just waiting for us to talk to him. I realized that I shouldn't have been shy or awkward around him, because with him, like there are no judgments. That's it po. Thank you and God bless everyone. Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Ate Ariel. Thank you very much for that heartwarming reflection that we have that you have shared to us. Um, from being awkward to knowing the worth of our parents. So really, the divine principle helps us to transform our way of thinking, of our way of what they call this, and most especially of how are we going to transform ourselves to becoming a better version of ourselves. So
Yes.
transformative talaga ang divine principle if we will not just put the teachings into our head, but of course if we will live according to the principles that our true parents have uh, shared, have given. So thank you so much, Ati Ariel, and congratulations
Thank
to
you.
graduating our 21 days. Now let's next person to share her reflection is our sister Jail Yarpazu. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes po.
Hi, good evening, Ate.
Good
Kindly share
evening
your
po.
reflection to everyone. Let's
Okay,
welcome
thank
Ate Jail. Jail.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our elders, brothers, and sisters. Good evening to everyone. I just want to take this time to thank our heavenly parents and true parents for allowing me to attend this amazing 21 days workshop. And to our hardworking lecturers, I thank you for leaving your busy schedule to dedicate your time conveying God's message to us. I really felt that. I'm grateful for it. And to the national leader, Reverend Leo, your presence is such a blessing tonight. Thank you. My overall reflection during this 21 days workshop, my experience was very inspiring. So much deep content that helped me to show how the divine principle is complete by looking at what our true parents are doing. It isn't, it's just not all information, you know, about the three great blessings, but instead we have a real example by our true parents of what completing the three great blessings is all about. And I also appreciate the information we receive about the blessing. As a marching candidate, I felt as though I could benefit from it tremendously. It will take time to review, pray, and digest everything. But let me tell you, this was a life-changing workshop for me. Now I know that there is so much I didn't know, but many questions have been answered now. So I have more power in my heart to make a difference in my family and my community. Now I understand God so much more than I thought. With tears in my heart and a deep repentance with a humble heart, I'm so grateful for this worship. I could grow my heart, I could reflect my life, and I could think about my future. And one important message I take from this worship is you should always make God the center of your life. So I'm so grateful, like I'm so blessed. Like you can really see the love of true parents because they worship a diversity to see all nationalities coming together. It's such a great example and it's such a great blessing. I'm so honored to be part of this worship. And thank you so much, brothers and sisters, that attend this worship, and to all our hardworking and staff that put this workshop together, especially, actually, I can't really remember people's name, but to all our lecturers, I'm so humbled and grateful to you that this workshop was so great, and I was so touched and blessed by it. And I hope by going through the blessing, God will help me to live an exemplary life and also to teach others about your parents. Thank you very much and have a very blessed day. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause to Ate Jael. Thank you very much, Ate. We are very happy as well to have your presence here. Thank you very much for enduring the 21 days session. I know it wasn't easy. There were lots of difficulties along the way to finishing this program, and you have endured, you have survived all of it, and we are very proud of all of you, brothers and sisters, who really uh, make time, not just take time, but make time to really fulfill their responsibility in finishing this 21 days workshop. So it wasn't an easy uh, journey, I can say. Pero we know that life has a lot, mas marami pang difficulties ang reality, ang existing reality natin ngayon. So if we cannot really overcome, if we haven't overcome the difficulties here in the 21 days, then we will have a problem in dealing the difficulties of the realities outside world. So thank you so much, Ate Jael, once again for giving your beautiful reflection. And now, let us now proceed to our next uh, sister who will be sharing her reflection. Let's give a round of applause and welcome Ati Ara Rose Beatriz Abuso. Let's give her a round of applause, brothers and sisters.
Good evening, everyone.
Good.
Maayong gabi sa tanan.
Mayang gabi, ate.
Magandang gabi sa lahat. Anyong kayo. In behalf of my brothers and sisters who are participants to this batch, we say thank you to all the organizers, lecturers, elders, and leaders who made this seminar possible and successful. Kang sahamnida. I'm very grateful and humbled to have attended this online seminar. I would say that this is one of the perks of having a COVID in society, as I was able to sit down and listen to the online lectures. I was interested to attend to the seminar for spiritual growth and completing a requirement for the blessing. Due to COVID, I was not able to go home to my hometown in Iligan City and listen face-to-face with my parents' lectures. and attend Sunday service as well. So this is a good way of connecting to for spiritual growth. At first, I have my reservations that I may not be able to complete my online attendance because of intermittent internet signal connections in my workplace accommodation. I have included in my prayers that I may be able to complete the seminar, including having an open heart and mind and understanding the divine principle. As we speak, I can humbly say that the angels and my ancestors have cooperated with me since I was able to complete the seminar with a better and deeper understanding of the divine principle and true parents and Heavenly Father whom are longing for us to become a true sons and daughters. On the first day of seminar, I was already hooked up with the topic of finding happiness, a real and lasting happiness which all humanity is searching for and is only possible through the new truth, which is also brings us, which also brings unity to religion, ideology, and philosophies. The new truth also helps us fallen people to restore to original state. And we all know that this new truth is called the divine principle. With the teachings of the divine principle, it helps us to navigate our way to complete our portion of responsibility and subsequently guides us to complete the three big blessings that Heavenly Father has bestowed upon us. This is the individual perfection, family perfection, and dominion over creation. Since we have an inherent character of contradictions, the divine principle will guide us to choose what is good from not so good. We all know that Satan is working as well to tempt us to be on his side at all times. Reading the divine principle and practicing this in our daily life and following through parents' teachings is a work in progress for us to subjugate Satan. In addition, I now understand that our salvation lies on us, on our actions while we are in physical world. Salvation is only possible through the two parents by receiving true parents' blessing and following their teachings. Learning through parents' life and works gives us a better understanding that true parents has one heart with Heavenly Father among all the multitude. They never stop to fulfill the establishment of the kingdom of heaven here on earth and fulfill God's will. Understanding all this makes me emotional. I feel unworthy of true parents and Heavenly Father's unconditional love, yet I still receive heavenly grace, and for that I am most internally grateful. In my own way, with the knowledge of principle, I learned to extend patience in dealing with my fellow workers. I feel that I have more empathy now than before. It has been emphasized in one of the lectures to love your enemy and serve our fellow men. In other words, living for the sake of others will help us grow spiritually. For me, this 21-day seminar is just a beginning of a spiritual growth, a simple but continuous step to help true parents and Heavenly Father completes the providence of restoration. I am more motivated to be a filial daughter and return back the love that they continuously pour upon us. I'm also grateful for my physical parents who pushed me to attend to this seminar. I'm grateful for them since they never stops following true parents' teachings despite the negative criticisms that we receive from local community. Instead, they're more motivated to spread the divine principle. Also, during the 21-day seminar, my parents are excited to know what I have learned from the lectures. So after each session, I also gave my second reflection to them, though in just a informal context. Finally, I'm grateful that in our present time we have the Messiah and true parents that we can look up to, and our motivation to work hard, becoming a true sons and daughters. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all the participants. Daidanhi kamsahamnida.
Let's
Thank
give a
you.
hand to Ate Ara, brothers and sisters. You know what, Ate? It is an inspiring reflection. Hearing your reflection, I know pretty much of our brothers and sisters here, they are really inspired by hearing the reflection that you have given to all of us. So yes, it is nice that even though that we are all busy, talagang we make effort to connect our hearts to deepen our relationship with our heavenly parent and true parents, especially this time that our true mother is really old now and we don't have much time to really waste. We have to unite with her. All of us should really unite with her. Absolutely. So we cannot do that if we will not understand the essence, the importance of the principle. That's why it's important. I can also reflect that through the divine principle, we can really realize and understand the identity of our of God as our heavenly parent, and only by understanding, knowing and understanding that heavenly parent is really patiently waiting for us, then we can really make a determination to really to fulfill the three great blessings. So now let us now welcome our last but not the least person who will give his inspiration, his reflection. I'm also excited to hear it from, let's give a hand to Kuya Grex Alexander Flora, brothers and sisters. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Ano nangyari? Di ba kadami? Di ba kadami?
Nakamute po kayo, kuya.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Good evening, all brothers and sisters. And first of all, let me greet you. Happy New Year, and hoping that this year will really give a more strength and most especially strong faith. And but I can really say strong love to each and every one of us who are members and who've known divine principle. Will Love will lead us the way on how we will cling or hold on to the truth that we have learned on these 21 days. Um, my apologies, personally, if I did not create a message or somewhat a código to read on. Um, but then again, it's more of, I can say, experience of the heart that I would like to share my reflection of these 21 days to everybody. Um, of course, on the latter side first of giving greetings, I also would like to be grateful. The word for me now is eternally grateful to Heavenly Father, and most especially to our beloved true parents, that as Ate Dulce said, it is our era, it is our time that we are here and bounded. We did not choose our life to be here at this time, but it is, I can say, destiny that each and every one, without any question, among the people around us, we were selected, we were chosen. That's why in my first reflection, I said to everyone, if you remember, that I said that many are called, but few are chosen. And in my addition of reflection, that few are still to be chosen. It means, even though, brothers and sisters, from the very beginning, when Father ministered Divine Principle and Unification Church, many members were really inspired, many members follow, many members shed their tears, their blood, and even their life for the sake of true parents. But along the journey of being faithful to the unification movement, it's not really easy. It is not. Because there are a lot of hindrances that we have to take. One of them is, of course, ourselves. And effect, we have also our families who are, we can say, either positive or negative in embracing the divine principle, and also our community. And if we take the world itself as a challenge, that already is, or that I can think of, is a struggle, a challenge, and a stress in our life, not only physical but also spiritual. In my life, um, as a unification member, I can give one quotation that I always think of and love the most. You may have heard this many times, but for me, this is still, this is one of the example that I, for my 30 plus years of being a member of the unification, still gives me the courage of continuing my life of faith here in the church. One of the saying is, on the outside saying is, a mile journey starts with a single step. True Mother cannot do this alone in establishing kingdom of heaven or world peace. That's the reason why I believe she needs us. She needs everybody's effort. I am but a simple person. I can even say I'm nobody. You may have also that kind of thought. But the word gratefulness for me still lingers up to now, is because of all the people. Again, the question is, why me? Maybe because God has seen something in me, and every brothers and sisters also of attending this divine principle has also a unique form of God embracing each and every one, especially true parents. Um, Such gratefulness and gratitude is really something that I hold on even up to this time. And even though I can say, brothers and sisters, yes, I'm old, physically and spiritually, but I'm really very, very grateful still to say that I am very happy to attend and finish this 21 days seminar. As I've mentioned, I have learned a lot, even in the past, but learning does not stop from where we are today. I really am so grateful to the lecturers that um, I just see them before or even now. Um, Very, the word is young and inspired, and really still see them as happy as they are, especially some of them already have established their own families. And but then again, if I think of selfishness, thank you for the word from Ate Dulce saying that quotation, even the Bible says the first will be the last and the last will be the first. I was one of those who came to know first divine principle, but I guess not yet the last so far. And that I really am grateful. Um, I really am, um, I'm containing myself emotionally because, like I said, even up to now, I really am so grateful to God through parents, and most of all to brothers and sisters who knows my ability and capacity, my personality, and my whole being. And that's the very reason why I still hold on to where I am today, up to now, joining um, not only the Revival Principle, but the future activities and the future activities of our movement, of our church. Uh, Let me share to you this Bible quotation, which also gives me inspiration to why up to now I'm still here. One inspiration in the Bible says, "Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. Always hopes. Always perseveres." And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of this is love. And with that said, I also would like to share to you, brothers and sisters, just a piece of quotation from Mother's book, saying about if you have read the word Hyojong. For me, before it's Chungyo because of Tongil, but Mother gave us more deeper meaning and changed it to something else more understandable. For me, it says here the term Hyojong, which I, through Mother, created, includes giving one's whole heart. And so being effective is not entirely wrong. However, the term Hyojong that I have been using has much deeper and wider meaning. Hyo is the term once was prevalent in the Far East. If we had translated into English, we might render it filial duty. However, the word duty is not enough. Hyo means duty motivated by love, duty that is not compulsory but is happy voluntarily or voluntary, and that provides one's life its deeper meaning. Of course, that includes sincerely honoring and truly loving your parents, and that is God and true parents. Yo is the beautiful Korean tradition and also the foundation of life. Um, I believe true parents have already established Hyojong, and for those who knows Tongil and Wanwado, Chunyo is also connected to Yojong. So um I did not realize that what I have been doing my entire life in the unification is about love and is about filial duty or piety. Like I said, I'm a very, very simple person, but because of my love to the Unification Church, because of my love and my foundation to the movement, I'm still here. I am the reflection, or I could say um, I am the representative of many those who are not here with me anymore, or maybe have reconnected as PMC. But it does not mean that every person, everyone is being judged according to their status. So to end or to give you my ending reflection, brothers and sisters, I know I still have a lot of a lot of things to say, but let's give others their own feelings or reflection as well in terms of gratitude and humility, especially those mouthpiece of God and her parents giving this divine principle 21 day seminar. So I'm gonna leave you a song because each and every one, each brothers and sisters, even true mother, is a warrior. Everyone is a soldier. Everyone is a warrior. Everyone is equipped with the divine principle of the truth, the new truth that is now being widespread and being accepted from all walks of life around the world. However, being a warrior, if you have encountered your personal gadgets to maybe your family or your friend, but if you think of spiritual sense, everybody in the unification world is a warrior. However, warriors are also like are children, and we are children also of God. So with that being said, the song that inspires me every now and then, with all the path of um, the word difficulties or problems or challenges that had come in my way, and also to you, brothers and sisters, especially this 2027, there will be a very, very big um, battle that we're going to confront. It's ourselves. And because it's ourselves that we need to be equipped, and how we can really convince people to join us in this journey of establishing world peace, and that is the kingdom of heaven on earth. So, um, honestly, my partner also is asking and requesting every now and then to sing a song, but I said soon. I'll also sing it with all brothers and sisters, not only to you. But with these 21 days, I'm gonna offer this song to you, and I know most of you knows the song. So if you can reflect on this, being as a warrior of Heavenly Father and true parents, think of yourself not really as a warrior, but as a child deep within. So the song goes, lately I've been winning battles left and right, but even winners can get wounded in the fight. People say that I'm amazing, I'm strong beyond my years, but they don't see inside of me. I'm hiding all the tears. They don't know that I come running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this warrior, this armor, the warrior is a child. Unafraid because his armor is the best. But even soldiers need a quiet place to rest. People say that I'm amazing, I never face retreat. But they don't see the enemies that lay me at his feet. They don't know that I come running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child. So brothers and sisters, if you feel that you have already exhausted everything because of, let's say, external circumstances, but most especially internal circumstances or struggles in life, it's not too late, or it's not a shame to maybe kneel, or to even say, or to even look up and talk to God to say thank you, because without you I cannot be here. I'll never be here. And for me, thank you for true parents, and thank you for the lecturers, thank you for everyone uh, that hoping and praying that at the end we will still see each other and smile and say, we did it. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters, and have a good evening.
Let's give a round of applause to Kuya Grex, brothers and sisters. Yes, thank you very much, Kuya, for that amazing song. And of course, for that very moving reflection. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And one thing that I get from Kuya Grex's reflection, it doesn't really matter if you are young or old anymore in the movement, but as long as we are alive, we still have the chance and opportunity to do better in our lives and to really attend our true mother and most especially to becoming filial sons and daughters of our heavenly parent. So we are, uh, our life every day is something to be grateful for because it is an opportunity for us to make our parents proud. So sabi nga ni Kuya, many were called, but few are chosen. Tapos dun sa chosen na yon, iilan lang din yung magte-take responsibility. So brothers and sisters, as Kuya Grex mentioned, as warriors of heavenly parent and true parents, we have let us not stop to strengthening our faith and to let us always learn how to be grateful every day, and also let us learn how to unconditionally love our brothers and sisters because heavenly parents and true parents loves us with no limits at all. So tayo yung hope ni heavenly parent. And I know that he is rejoicing right now uh, seeing you fulfill this program, this even this through this program, he can feel your sincerity. That's why we are always grateful to our brothers and sisters who are very determined to become filial sons and daughters of our heavenly parent. So uh, that is all for our reflections. Thank you very much to our brothers and sisters who really share their hearts, their inspirations. Let's give a round of applause again to all our brothers and sisters. Yes. So, alam ko na upon hearing the reflections of our brothers and sisters who shared, na-inspired din kayo. So, sana hindi lang matapos yung inspiration ngayong araw na to, pero let's bring that inspiration so that we can continuously move forward, especially that the providence is advancing through with the leadership of our true mother. So, let's now proceed to the next part of the program. The next part of the program is the distribution of the certificates. So, since we are in a virtual graduation ceremony, I will be just reading the citation of the certificate and showing you our yung mga brothers and sisters natin na makaka-receive ng certificate. So, ano ba to? Meron ba tayong background music dito or ano ba? Key. Wait lang. Sana ba yung certificate? So this is our certificate for the 21 days online Divine Principle Lecture Series. Let me read the citation. Heavenly Parents, Holy Community, Family Federation for World Peace and Unification in partnership with the Universal Principle Training Academy. Certificate of completion is given to, the certificate is awarded to Brother Kenji C. Kawaguchi, who successfully completed the 21 days online Divine Principle Lecture Series with having 7 days content, a program initiated by the Blessed Family Education Department, Philippines. The certificate is hereby given on this 21st, this should be 21st day of the 11th month in the 8th year of Channel Go, January 4, 2021. Signed by the Director of the BFD Philippines, Mrs. Dulce Buyayo, the National President of FFWPU Philippines, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, and our BFD Education Head and the UPTA Program Director, Dr. Randy Ame. So let's give a round of applause to Kuya Kenji for successfully completing the 21 Days Online Divine Principle Lecture Series. Wait lang, wala tayong music. Wait lang. May naririnig na kayo? Saglit lang. So next is to Ate Roslyn D. Ebatado. To Kuya Jonathan D. E. Ebatados. Let's give a round of applause to Kuya Jonathan. To Ate Ara Rose Beatriz Abuso. Congratulations, Ate Ara. To Ate Annabel E. Arellano. Congratulations. Next certificate is awarded to Ate Cheribel D. Dumokso. And to Ate Ariel Johanna May M. Reyes. Congratulations. Next is to Ate Jail Yark Pazuo. Congratulations, Ate Jail. And to Kuya Oliver T. Pasino. Maraming salamat po for completing the 21 days online DP. To Ate Larissa T. Pasino. Of course, to our elder brother, Kuya Grex Alexander M. Flora. And yes, to my mama. Congratulations, Ma, for completing. To Mrs. Sylvia Oda Pera for completing.
Pwede next mo, Celine.
Huh? What do you mean?
Kay Kenji lang yung nakikita namin.
Ay, talaga baga? Ay, kaya pala sabi ko yan. Sige. Sorry.
Technical problem.
Ano nakikita niyo? Kaninang certificate?
Yan.
Joseph J. Kailaram.
Yan. So, saglit lang. So, to Kuya Joseph J. C. Tailaran, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
To Ate Maricel V. Balanay. Congratulations, ate. So, yung mga hindi nakitang certificate, nandito po yon. Yan sila. Mama, Kuya Greg. So, Ate Leriza, Kuya Oliver, Gail, Ate Ariel, Maribel, Ate Annabel, Ate Ara, Kuya Jonathan, Ate Roslyn, and Kuya Kenji. So those are the certificates. Congratulations, brothers and sisters, for completing our program. Saglit lang. So, if you wish to, maybe later on, I will be having a short announcement about the certificates and how are you going to receive it. So, mamaya na yan. But now, since our national leader is having another meeting, but we are still fortunate to have a video from our national leader giving his message. So let us now listen, open our hearts and minds to listening our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. Let's give a round of applause, brothers and sisters.
Especially to our Ate Dulce. Thank you so much to the BFD department for organizing this 21 days Divine Principle Seminar. Also, I would like to really thank our beloved Kuya Randy, who started the Universal Principle Training Academy, no? UPTA. Yeah, so already we have the first batch and graduate. I'm grateful to Herwin. Si Herwin na yata. Si Herwin na bang director ngayon ng UPTA?
Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much to all the lecturers. I'm really grateful. So first, I would like to congratulate all of you, brothers and sisters from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I'm really happy to see you. I'm looking for Kuya Eril, pero wala siya rito because I know him and he knows me well. Si Kuya Eril. He couldn't join, no? Yeah, so anyway, congratulations for completing this Divine Principle Seminar. So you are, actually a while ago I was listening. I just didn't turn on video ko kasi I was driving kanina. Actually, I visited yung Marikina Center kasi nakita niyo naman sa news, di ba? So they were really affected. Nakita niyo si Kuya Francis, nasa bubong na siya. Actually, talagang mataas doon yung tubig. And then today, really the entire Marikina area, lahat ng mga shops doon, ng mga bahay, everyone is very busy cleaning. So maybe it will take 2 to 3 days na puro paglilinis ang gagawin nila. Really, the typhoon yesterday, this is like even stronger than Ondoy. Sabi nila sa Marikina, mas mataas daw yung na-reach na tubig doon compared sa Ondoy last time. What's good is that nangyari ito ng umaga. Can you imagine? Yung tubig daw, ang bilis na nangyari ng gabi, then it will going to be same na naman sa nangyari sa Ondoy before. Many people died. So anyway, really Heavenly Parents and True Parents is always with us and always protecting us. This time, not naman ang blessed families natin, they are all safe and protected. So anyway, I'm really happy to meet them, that they are safe, and I could also share something with them and really tell them how much also Heavenly Parents are with them. So you just completed the Divine Principle. And then today, with all the things that's happening in our society, pati mga kalamidad na nangyayari, connected about the Divine Principle, di ba? So, you know, our first human ancestors, Adam and Eve, when they were given by the word ni God, they couldn't keep that word. So what happens? Everything begins from, you know, not keeping the word. Kaya nga, you know, Father is saying that why these things are happening ngayon, even the calamities, because people are going against the principle. So Father is saying, alam niyo, every time I meet mga nakatapos ng Divine Principle, kasi si Father, sabi niya, he discovered the Divine Principle through nature, 80% down ng Divine Principle. So, ibig sabihin, the principle, this is not just an ordinary teaching. Hindi lang ito teaching ng isang religion or teaching ng isang group, but actually, the Divine Principle, this is the natural cycle of life na nakikita natin sa society. Once in nature. So once people go against the cycle of nature, the rhythm, sabi ni Father, of nature, then problems will come about. Katulad ng nangyayari ngayon, yung mga pagbaha, these calamities that brought about by typhoon, why it's flooding. Actually, this is because of human beings. They didn't follow the principle because of the ignorance, di ba? That's why, what is really the solution in our society now, people needs to learn the Divine Principle, lahat ng tao. All people needs to know. That's why we need to learn the principle ourselves so that we can also teach to others. Of course, we are doing a lot of activities. Marami tayong mga ginagawa. Telling them we are working for world peace. But ultimately, we need to help people eliminate their ignorance. Paano maalis yung ignorance ng tao? They need to know the principle. They need to know the ordinary cycle and rhythm of the nature. Kaya yung principle, hindi lang ito ordinary na teaching, no, not based on science or based on one religion, but actually this is just, you know, this is like what is obvious, yung principle that is what is obvious na hindi nakikita ng tao. Because of the fall of Adam and Eve, human beings' original mind were cut off. So hindi na natin nagagamit yung original mind natin. So when we start to learn the principle, we start to become free. Diba? And then we start to, practice in our life. The basic, actually basic ito eh. That's why we cannot build world peace if all people will not going to learn the basic of life. Kaya the divine principle, this is the basic that people needs to know. Kaya nga, time will come, now True Mother is really working very hard, reaching the top level of society in all of the world. Lahat ng mga top politicians, heads of states, prime ministers, itong mga presidents, and then not only in the side of the politics, even the religious leaders. Kaya nga actually, now we are preparing again for the Rally of Hope ngayong November 22, and then we have the new regional presidency, Reverend Hori Masaichi, Japanese second generation. In-explain niya sa amin kung gaano ba ka-importante itong Rally of Hope na ginagawa natin. So sabi niya, this is not just an ordinary event. So through the Rally of Hope, we are showing the world the influence of True Mother, not only with the politicians, but all the leaders of the society, including religious leaders. So True Mother's reaching all the leaders of the society, hindi lang sa isang sector ng society natin, but everything. So what is the purpose of this? For people to know the influence of True Mother, that all people are already respecting True Mother, the presidents, prime ministers, religious leaders of the world are respecting True Mother. So isang point ng Rally of Hope is for the unification of North and South Korea. Unification of North and South Korea. Napakahalaga pala talaga that North and South Korea needs to be unified, centering on True Mother. He explained sa atin what happens in the time of Jesus. In-explain ni Reverend Hori, sabi niya, in the time of Jesus, what happens? They lost the nation. Nawala. Dapat kasi Israel as the chosen nation, it should stand, di ba, as the chosen nation. Kaya lang, it was lost. Nawala yun siya. And then, the connection of the Israelites only is their connection to Jesus Christ. If this time, itong time na to, if we cannot unite North and South Korea, and then this fatherland will not unite with true parents, the same thing will going to happen. We will lose the nation that was chosen by God. That's why napakahalaga ng unification ng North sa South Korea, and then that Korean government should attend and serve true parents. Napakahalaga nun. That's why what we are doing now in the Rally of Hope, we are showing that only through True Mother, North and South Korea can be unified. Only through True Mother. There are actually two groups in Korea na nag-work doon. They are in the government and a political group doon. They're working for the unification of North and South Korea. Pero ito hindi siya connected kay True Mother. One is influenced with the Liberal Party. They are going through both citizens of North and South. This is their way of unification. Yung isa naman through the influence of Christians. So both these groups, they're not connected to True Mother. They're not connected to True Parents. So ngayon, ang ginagawa natin through the Rally of Hope, we are showing the world. And then all these foundations that True Parents have made all over the world, we will all bring this to Korea. And then to help unify North and South Korea. Kaya ang goal ni True Mother by 2022. By 2022, Korean government, especially South Korea, honor True Parents. That the unification of North and South Korea only will go through True Mother, only True Mother. Kaya anyway, many things are happening actually this time. We're really grateful kasi nga si True Mother nandito on earth, and then True Fathers working in the spiritual world, right? So based on these foundations, time will come, all people will going to know True Parents. And then ang mga tao, they want to know more the detail. Ano na ito ang kailangan? Kailangan na ng mga lecturers. Of course, they will going to be inspired. Ano to? Sino ba si True Mother? Ano ba talaga yung identity niya? What is this providence really going? Gusto naming maintindihan. So these people later on will look for people who can explain the principle to them. Darating yung time na yon. Sabi nga ni Father, time will come, people will come to us, hindi tayo yung mag-witnessing sa kanila. Even Father said, even you close your gate, people will climb up kasi they want to know the principle. This is the universal principle that all people should know. Kaya tayo now, we are learning the principle. Of course, also you are learning the principle through the blessing. Di ba? You are all blessing candidates kasi nga ito naman ang pinaka-importante rin talaga to change our blood lineage. This is one of the most important mission of the Lord of the Second Advent. That's why Jesus needs to come again. Kasi nga, Jesus couldn't build family, and then he couldn't change the lineage of people kasi nga hindi siya nakapag-asawa. It should start sana with him. That's why Jesus needs to come again. Kaya True Parents came. And then that's why true parents needs to give the blessing to all people. And then we have to change our lineage from Satan's lineage to God's lineage. So when we talk about the matching and the blessing, actually, it's not easy to join, the matching, the blessing, if you do not understand the divine principle. Kaya nga, sometimes many brothers and sisters are struggling about the matching, di ba? That's why, what is the reason? Because we do not really understand the divine principle. Actually, kapag naintindihan natin ang divine principle, this will become natural to us. God created man for woman. God created woman for man. We are not actually so much concerned. We shouldn't be, hindi dapat tayo masyadong concerned sa physical appearance ng tao. Right? Actually, Adam and Eve, they don't have any choice. Di ba? Adam and Eve, they don't have any choice. God created only man and only one man, only one woman. So, what is the logic of this? Actually, it is God who is giving our partner. Di ba? That's why even in the old, in the history we learn, in the beginning, mga Chinese tradition, actually the parents are the one choosing, di ba? Hindi tayo. That's why what happens now, people are choosing on their own. What happens? So, many broken homes. Kasi nga, sabi nila, nagkamali ako ng pili. That's why when we start to learn the divine principle, man is for woman, woman is for man, it doesn't matter kung taga saan man yung spouse mo, anong nationality niya, anong kulay ng skin niya, it doesn't matter, right? Most important, man and woman needs to become one. That is the only way to resemble Heavenly Parent. That's why the key to have successful blessing and family life, we need to understand the divine principle. Very important talaga. I'm really inspired din sa mga sharings niyo kanina, sa mga testimony niyo. One brother, si Dominic, di ba, he was sharing. It's good, maganda rin yung strategy ng father niya, di ba? And then now he was very grateful. Really, really amazing actually the divine principle. And then every time we learn and listen again the divine principle, it's like always new, di ba? Because hindi pa natin na-embody completely. Kaya our goal is how to put inside us the principle na maging natural na siya sa atin. Kaya, when you are driving a car, if you just learn how to drive a car, you always have many fear. Natatakot ka kasi yung principle nasa labas pa ng sarili natin. Once you start to learn well driving a car, yung principle nasa loob mo na siya. And then, it became natural to you. Kahit na hindi mo na iniisip, your body just follow naturally, and then you became free. Wala ka ng fear. This is how the principle should be practiced in us. Dapat maging part na yan ng system natin, maging part yan ng body natin. That's why we need to continue to learn the principle and then naturally become part of us, and then we can practice in our everyday life. Kaya ganun kahalaga talaga yung divine principle that true parents have given us. Naturally, people will learn and then start to practice. Ideal world, kingdom of heaven will be realized on earth. Aju? And then all these problems na hinaharap natin ngayon, na experience natin, even with these calamities, all these things will be solved. That's why our government cannot solve this. The only thing that can solve this is true parents and then the principle. People need to learn the principle. And then naturally, as generation comes, all these problems will be solved. And then the next generations will going to live well. Aju? Aju. That's why, anyway, we are really grateful to true parents, giving us this. True parents really discovered this. So now we can already see very bright future coming. That's why, while True Mother is on earth, let's really do our best. So alam nyo, ngayon already all the foundations has been laid. Kaya ang pinaka-importante ngayon, please prepare well to be matched and to be blessed and start family while True Parents is here, right? It's good that your children can see True Mother personally. That's why, ngayon hindi na ito yung time dati na you need to wait for a long time. Pag na-match ka na, na-bless ka, still you need to wait for a long time bago ka mag-start ng family. Now, everything has been laid. Ngayon, mas maganda nga, young, mas bata ka, you can be blessed, and then you can start family. That is better. And then we can show the society the work of true parents. We need to multiply ideal families that can really show this amazing work and really, the reality and the truth that true parents has brought on earth. Tayo yung magte-testify, hindi lang by words, right? But by our action. If blessed families will going to multiply naturally, people will going to be amazed. Anong klaseng families itong mga to? They will come to us. They want to learn the principle. They want to become like us. And then, really, ideal world will be realized. Aju? Aju. Aju. That's why we need to multiply. Also physically, later on, you need to start your own families after the matching and blessing. And then also we need to multiply, reaching out to people, teaching them the divine principle. That's why ngayon you are graduating. Yeah, so congratulations, but it doesn't end here, di ba? This principle is not only for us. So now once you receive the principle, now you need to take ownership. You need to multiply, you need to share what you have received. Right? So hindi lang dapat ito sa atin, we have to share to our friends, to our relatives, and then we can really contribute in really building an ideal society. Raju? Raju. So once again, congratulations and God bless you all. Thank you.
So that was the message of our national leader. Actually, it was recorded last batch 2 graduation ceremony. Unfortunately, Sir LA cannot come because he's having a meeting for the Rally of Hope. So our national leader is actually really working very hard, especially that we will be hosting the Rally of Hope Philippines. So there are a lot of preparations that we have to do, especially for us to really to successfully host it, to organize it. So because it is our offering for our heavenly parents and true parents, that's my it is actually really timely that our graduation is this, so that we can inform you, to really encourage you to really participate on the coming activities that we will be having. Especially this 2021 will be really a great year for us. So let us do more for heavenly parent and true parents. So one thing that our true, um, even though it is recorded, our national leader really emphasized the significance of the time that we have, the foundations that our true parents have laid. So we cannot be here without the sacrifices and the efforts of our true parents. We cannot be in this because they have really sacrificed so much, even their own family, just for all our brothers and sisters, for all of us to be really saved, for us to realize that we are all heavenly parents' children. So we have to really be grateful to our true parents. And now's the time for us to bring back all of their efforts, to pay uh, what they have really invested for all of us. So, yes. And then at the same time, our national leader also really emphasized the blessing. It is really the culmination of all our hard works. We cannot be engrafted to the lineage of heavenly parent without the blessing. That is how significant the blessing is, brothers and sisters. That's why, for those who are still not convinced of it, please reflect on it, and let us deepen more our understanding of the principle, so that we will really appreciate uh, the blessing that our true parents have given us. So now, after the message of our national leader, the next will be, we're almost done actually. So I would like to really thank all of our brothers and sisters who made it here. But before we close, before we have our closing remarks, of course, I want to acknowledge our lecturers. Maybe they can give some words, uh, farewell words ba yan? Tawag dyan? So, let's begin with ano lang, kahit saglit lang, kahit short message to our participants here, so that they will really appreciate their graduation ceremony. Let's start with uh, Ate Relina. Some short message to our...
No, make it short, so I'm going to make it short. I would like to say congratulations. Kasi hindi ko. Congratulations lang po. And I'm hoping to for you to receive your respective matches, and then that you will fulfill your blessing and start family, yun. So, yun naman yung goal natin, di ba? For you, this is actually first and foremost, this is a requirement for you to in your blessing application. So So, I hope the best. And, yun nga, yun po. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Ate Relina, thank you for that
Yun
very
po.
short message.
Hindi ko alam.
To
Thank
Kuya
you.
Julius, let's welcome Kuya Julius. Can you open your camera para makita po kayo ng lahat? Kuya Julius Escleto. Say hi to everybody po.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Yes, I would like to say congratulations to everyone for finishing the 21 days online Divine Principle lecture. And success. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuya Julius. Next, sino ba yung mga nag-lecture, Kuya Herwin? Let's welcome Kuya Herwin! The very hardworking Kuya Herwin.
So, ayun. Hindi na kayo magsawa sa ano kumukha ko. Everyday na lang. Kuya Erwin. Yes, I was really touched with your reflection. You know, recently, I am having this again, like a battle of every decision, and and every time I've heard the reflection from the 21 days participants, and then again, it gives me, it revives again my spirit, and so that's why I'm so thankful. Actually, we are just inspiring each other. That's what we're doing here. Although I'm giving you inspiration or lecture, but actually, I also need inspiration because I am, sabi nga sa kanta sa kinanta ni Kuya Gregs, your warrior is a child. Yeah. So, parang akala nyo warrior ako pero sa loob ko naman bata din pala. Yep, I cannot stop myself but get emotional while hearing your reflection. Really amazing. Sana gusto ko yung ako lang yung makikinig ng lecture. 21 days. But anyways, congratulations, and while listening sa reflection nyo, one point, I was imagining actually na ano kayang gagawin ni Ate Ara after ng 21 days. Ginagawa niya pa rin pa ba yung natutunan niya sa 21 days. Seryoso, I'm thinking about that. Even every person, yun ang iniisip ko na ano kayang gagawin nyo after ng 21 days. So, curious lang ako kung ano gagawin. Huwag nyo lang i-share sa akin. I'm curious. Dapat sana ganun pa rin yung heart natin. Sana ma-inherit natin yung heart ng future parents na whatever happens in our life, even we are outside the world, yung love na sinishare ni Father, really amazing. Kahit sino mang makita, ma-encounter natin sa buhay, kahit ibang tao or member, especially yung hindi member, we have to give them love no matter what, kasi yun yung natutunan ko kay Father. And sana after ng 21 days, yun din yung i-apply natin. At the same with me also. So again, congratulations!
Yes! Thank you so much to Kuya Herwin, who really worked hard throughout the 21 days. Sino ba mga sino nakakaligtad ko? Ate Manina! Ba't ka nag-off ng camera? Say hi to our brothers and sisters. Congratulate them.
Hello, good evening everyone. Actually, hindi po ako nag-lecture, so nag-MC lang po sometimes. So, yun, congratulations po sa lahat. So, mamimiss ko yung, lagi ako nagre-remind na yun. Ako always nagre-remind sa reflections. So, yun. So, success especially. So, this is not the last, but it is the beginning, right? So, use this as your daily lives, especially yung magre-receive ng mga blessings, at saka kakandak ng HTM. So that's all. Congratulations po sa lahat.
Yes, Ate Manina, thank you for always reminding our brothers and sisters to send their reflection. Yes. Yung walang sawang pangungulit ni Ate Manina. Pero actually, brothers and sisters, yung pangungulit ni Ate Manina sa reflection, it's actually our way of reminding you, brothers and sisters, to always reflect. Today, at the end of the day, we have to always reflect how much we have grown, kamusta yung heart natin, what are the things that we have to be grateful at the end of the day. So it's our way of really evaluating. At the end of the day, it's good to always self-reflect. So yung efforts ni Ate Manila, hopefully, nagkaroon ng fruit. So ma-remind kayo everyday na mag-reflect din, brothers and sisters. So thank you so much for your hard work, Ate Manina. So meron pa ba akong nakakaligtaan? Kuya Herwin, sino pa ba yung mga naging staff sa third?
Wala. Wala na.
Wala na.
Dr.
Okay.
Viloria, but she's not.
Yeah. He's not here.
Sino po?
Okay. Dr. Viloria.
Oo, si Doc V.
Yeah.
Yes. Sayang wala si Doc V dito. But we will send your best regards to Doc V. So let us now have our closing remarks. Of course, closing remarks. Hindi ko siya tinawag kasi magko-closing remarks si Kuya. Kuya Randy. So let's give a round of applause and welcome no other than Kuya Randy Ame.
Magko-close na ba talaga tayo?
May news and announcement po mamaya pero ano.
Meron pa. Doc V cannot join us tonight because she has an emergency na dapat na merong emergency kanina na pasyente niya na dapat niyang puntahan. Say it's a matter of nasa critical period. Yung ano. So anyway, first of all is I would like to thank you to God, our Heavenly Parent, and most especially our true parents who gave us the principle, and to our national leader and our BFD director, Ate Dulce, na really embrace this 21 days online program. Although alam naman natin na we have already so much seminars, but still we needed to continuously study the principle and be educated by God and true parents through the principle. Later this afternoon, actually, I almost think of shall we continue this 21 days or not? Okay, shall we continue this 21 days online or not? Because it seems that there are so many people are being bothered or whatsoever it may be. But hearing your reflections, a representative of the whole team, we can say that, yeah, because I'm thinking, what's the difference of the regular 21 days that is being conducted and this online 21 days that we have? What is the difference? And I've learned from all of you that, yeah, this is really a great revival, reawakening the warrior inside, or revitalizing the connection that we have to God, to our parents, to true parents, to our parents, and even to our brothers and sisters. And also allowing us to reevaluate our understanding of how we can really substantialize all of those guidance that we have received in the past from God and true parents. And most especially this time that True Mother is asking our hand. Because just like Kuya Greg said, True Mother cannot do it alone, right? True parents or the leaders cannot do it alone. They needed all of us. No one should be left behind, but all of us should enter the kingdom of heaven. Aju? So with these words coming from you, brothers and sisters, and also from the effort of all the unending support of the staff. Na although minsan parang uh, minsan talagang kulang yung oras na preparation, and even kulang yung oras natin to really, because of so many things that we have to do, but we still find time to give time to help our brothers and sisters to study deeply, because I believe that this is not just a simple study of the principle. It's not just an ordinary seminar na yung makinig lang tayo, and then after that tapos na pakikinig, inspired na tayo. Pero the most important thing is, gaya ng sinasabi ko lagi sa mga lecturers, how important, okay? What is more important is not the principle itself, but how we can really practice it to become part of us. Na our daily life should be the principle. And most especially, as you come to prepare for those who are much already preparing for you to getting to know deeper each other, receiving challenges of really becoming the image of God. And for those matching candidate preparing for their matching, this is a very good condition that we needed to put priority as a way in order for us to establish our strong connection. Okay? Prepare ourselves to really become the great warrior who will be facing the challenge of new form of meeting brothers and sisters. Kasi it's a new form, kasi hindi siya yung common practice na nakikita natin. But it is really going beyond the common practices that we can see around us, and it's really beyond our imagination that we have to do this. But with the principle, di ba? We can really see the beauty of meeting our partner, having our partner from a different world, and then uniting with it so that we can really create what we call substantial image of God here on earth. So, my dear brothers and sisters, yeah, we might be closing this 21 days, this journey, but I really believe that this is not to close, but this is to open a new challenge, a new dimension of responsibility, and a new renewed individual who will be facing the next level of journey that we'll be facing. Yeah, it's really true. Sabi nga ni Kuya Grex, di ba? A million, ano yan? Sinulat ko dito eh. Yan. Miles' journey starts with single step. So we might be ending the 21 days, but the journey for us to go is still miles away. But the most important is ano bang naibigay sa atin? Anong transformation nakuha natin sa 21 days? Na yun yung gagamitin natin so that we can make a better journey that we have before. Because I truly believe that the next journey that we have, with the things that we have learned, we can start a new beginning with a higher level than the past. So with that, I hope na this is just a new, kaya na sinabi ko, this is just a new beginning and ready to face a bigger responsibility, greater responsibility, not only for us, not only for our family, but most especially for God and true parents. So true parents, God and true parents cannot really say that they are here if we will not prove to the people that they are here. So we should become the mouthpiece, we should become the embodiment of the principle so that we can really wash away the negative connotation that people have looked at true parents that is being created by the history that we have. So no one can clean the path, no one can change except us. So with that po, once again, congratulations and success sa next journey ninyo. And thank you for being part of our journey of educating brothers and sisters. And I hope na in another way and in another time, we can be together side by side, guiding and educating brothers and sisters. Not only giving lecture, but most especially educating them with God and true parents principle. Congratulations and uh, ogmanse sa next journey natin.
Let's give a round of applause to Sir Randy Ame, brothers and sisters. Maraming salamat, Kuya, for giving your closing remarks. Indeed, brothers and sisters, it has been a meaningful journey with all of you, and it has been an amazing give and take. We all learn from one another. Lahat kayo, you are receiving inspiration from our lecturers, from our staff in charge. And, pero of course, sabi nga ni Kuya Herwin din, natututo din kami sa inyo, and we are receiving inspiration from all of you. So, actually, we are each other's strength talaga if we will try to look at it, and we are each other's strength. So, we are really grateful that you are here and you were able to really complete it finally. So actually, I'm also reflecting on di ba, we've been continuously repeating how urgent the time is right now, because kahit True Mother is even is she is continuously reminding us that heaven can no longer wait. And at the same time, we know the fact that our True Mother is really old. She's not getting any younger, brothers and sisters. That's why when we try to, kahit na hindi man natin, kahit sabihin natin na we can take our time, pero in the providential point of view, konti na lang yung oras natin actually, brothers and sisters, na meron tayo with our True Mother. So that's how precious it is to live every single moment of our lives according to the principle that our true parents have given us. So at the same time, I'm also reflecting that, you know what, from the very beginning, our true parents have been continuously, they have been constantly in the front line of front lines, waiting patiently kung sino yung magte-take ownership talaga sa blessing. So I think it's now our time for us to really protect our true parents. Na tayo naman, it's our turn to stand in the front line of front lines and really proclaim, be proud, and praise of our true parents. Now, with our true mother, who's leading the providence. So, si Kuya Erwin. So, there are a few news and announcements before we conclude this, what they call it, program. There will be a blessing seminar schedule, brothers and sisters. After this 21 days, yung mga matching candidates who weren't able to attend yet the blessing seminar, sa mga matching candidations, we are calling your attention, especially yung mga, maybe there are some brothers and sisters who have finished already this one. If it's 2 years ago, then please join again this blessing seminar. Pero kung recent pa naman yung blessing seminar nyo, not necessary naman. Pero you are always welcome to join the blessing seminar. So it will be on January 9 and 10. Registration is until January 6 lang po. So actually, we have agreed this during the BFD meeting with Ate Kino, with Ate Dulce, with Kuya Randy. Lahat po ng participants ng ating 21 days, you are very much welcome to really attend this. I mean, you are parang the 21 days, pagkatapos ng 21 days, ang next step is the blessing seminar. So especially that we are really aiming that all of us can really receive the blessing, brothers and sisters. So please join the first generation blessing seminar level 1 on January 9 and January 10. For the registration link, you can ask the BFD coordinators in your region or ask us here in the national for the registration link. But pretty much sure that, that our regional coordinators have already the link. So yes, and there is also a registration fee of 120 pesos, brothers and sisters. And these are the what do you call this? The details kung saan niyo po ise-send yung payment. So, at the same time, I have mentioned this, our national leader is having a meeting for the Rally of Hope. So our Rally of Hope Philippines will be on February 6, 2021. So I hope that we're all ready to invite. Pero before inviting, of course, register yourself. Pero there is no link yet on where will we register para sa Rally of Hope. Hindi pa siya officially nalo-launch yung online registration. But hopefully, kapag na-release na, we can really participate. And at the same time, really invite more brothers and sisters, more individuals, so that they will be able to, they will have the chance to know what we are doing and the opportunity to attend our true parents. Pero before the February 6th Rally of Hope Philippines, I think meron ding Rally of Hope na i-host ang international headquarters. 5th Rally of Hope by the end of January. So let us do our best, brothers and sisters, and take this chance to really attend our true mother while she is with us. And yeah, yung ano pala, what we call this? The certificates will be given to you by Ate Monena. Ate Jenny has mentioned it to me, but only those who were able to complete their payment. At the same time, we will remind you to fulfill our financial obligation. So please, it is actually an offering, brothers and sisters. So please make time to really send your registration fee to the details. Alam niyo naman po kung saan isa-send yung payment, no? Kung hindi pa, chat niyo po si Kuya Herwin. Alam niyo po lahat. If you have any other questions, say for example, may mga brothers and sisters tayo siguro na hindi, siguro kanina while flashing the certificate, may hindi ako na-mention na pangalan. So, please contact Kuya Herwin kung ano yung pwede natin gawin para ma-fulfill natin, ma-receive natin yung certificate. Okay lang po ba yun? Was that clear, brothers and sisters?
Clear.
Yeah. So thank you very much for staying with us throughout the 21 days. We are really happy to have all of you. And let us, sabi nga ni Kuya Randy kanina, sana magkita-kita tayo one day. Lalo na kapag tapos na itong pandemic, we can really have a reunion, physical reunion, and then let's all bring results to Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Let us inspire one another and inspire more sa labas. So,
Magbabagyo tayo. Magbabagyo tayo.
Come and you're welcome.
So, in the future, kapag tapos na itong pandemic, we will definitely see one another and make our true parents proud. So, yes.
Ayaw niyo magbuhol?
Yeah.
Gusto ko rin.
Kaya nga nag-invite na.
Baguio. Pwede po ba dalawa o marami?
So, let us plan for that in the future. Right now, let us focus on what we can do, especially in the mobilization for the upcoming activities. So let's support our national activities and especially the IHQ activities. Okay, brothers and sisters, it has been a nice night with all of you. And let us now officially close this evening with a prayer. So I'd like to call on our elder brother, Kuya Julius, to lead the closing prayer.
Please join me in prayer. Our loving Heavenly Parent and a victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, good evening. Today is the graduation day of the third batch of the 21-day Divine Principle online series lecture. And we are so grateful for guiding us all throughout to make this a success and culminate this day. Truly studying divine principle is very essential in our life of faith because without it, our belief do not really deeply take hold. And through this also that we could understand more deeply your heart and your will. That could give us strength to overcome whatever trials and difficulties that we encounter along the way in our life of faith. And equally important also is how we practice that in our day-to-day life, especially in practicing a life of true love, a life of living for the sake of others, and in sharing all these ideals and blessings to others. Because this is really the time that we have our true parents, the hope of humankind who could give really transformation for everyone from this fallen state into that original sinless state. Because our true parents is the only one that could liquidate or remove our original sin, and that could engraft all of us to them and become their extended families. And we have to really unite with the vision of our true mother to tap everyone, for everyone to know that we have now our true parents who could liberate everyone from this bondage of Satan. And we have to really fulfill, especially our tribal mission, to connect to that vision because everything has been laid. The victorious foundation of our true parents had been laid. Only by fulfilling our responsibility that we could be victorious also. And we are so grateful for always giving us opportunities to study your words, to study the divine principle. And this time, really, we have to really become an instrument of yours that we could uh, bring about that contribution for the substantial of heaven here on earth. Again, we thank you for everything, especially for this moment as we have this graduation for the third batch. I'd like to offer this prayer with gratefulness. In my name and my wife's name, Julie Santanis, Cleto Central Worship Family. Aju.
Aju. So that is it, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for attending our 21 days program, and we are looking forward to your success, to the success of your future endeavors, future activities, and of course, we are hoping that finally receive your applications, right? For matching and blessing. So yes, let us keep in touch, brothers and sisters. And once again, I would like to congratulate all of you, and may all of us have a prosperous, a productive, and meaningful and fruitful new year, brothers and sisters. So that is all. Good night. Thank you so much.
Everybody.
Good night.
Much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Good night.
Oliver.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Stay healthy.
Brother Joshua.
Stay healthy.
Tapos na eh.
Be safe always. Bye, brothers and sisters.
Thank you so much and good night.
Everyone.
Kailan uuwi si Miss Ara?
Yes
Kailan
po.
ka uwi, Miss Ara? Kailan ka schedule uwi, Miss Ara?
Ano po yon?
Kailan ka schedule uwi ng Philippines?
Ay, wala pa nga po eh. Stranded kami dito.
Pero kailan dapat? Dapat uuwi ka ngayon? Noong 2020, dapat uuwi ka ba?
Jail, thank you.
Ay,
See you
hindi din.
later.
Para sige, ma'am.
Yes.
Pupunta tayo ng Bohol din.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hindi ko na isasama yung daddy niya.
Sige. Thank you so much.
Oo, gusto ko rin makita yung mga anak ko. Ang daming ano.